What's up YouTube, Saf here on Super Saf TV. Got an unboxing for you guys today and it's of the GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition. Now for those of you not too familiar with the GoPro series of cameras, they're basically very small, compact, lightweight cameras that are very durable and can film at very high resolutions, up to 4K actually, which is absolutely great for a camera this size. As well as that, you can mount them pretty much anywhere. You can put them on top of a car, on a helmet, and with the casing that comes inside the pack as well, you can also use these underwater, which is absolutely great. You can get some really interesting shots. Now personally, I'll probably be using this more for my pro work that I do rather than the reviews on YouTube, but nevertheless this is some great tech, so do hit that thumbs up button and let's get straight to the unboxing. So here we are, we've got the GoPro packaging here. I've also got the LCD Touch BacPac, which we'll also unbox and have a look at, but I'll leave that to the side for now. But looking around the main box, so the camera itself with the housing and the remote is also here. Now the resolutions that I was talking about a little bit earlier, got up to 4K as I mentioned, however that's only at 12 frames a second. I'm not sure how usable that's going to be, but the option is there. 2.7K is more of a usable option at 30 frames a second. And the more you go down, the higher the frame rates you get. So for instance, 1080p, you've got at 60 frames a second, which is going to be great for slow motion, and 720p at 120 frames a second, so that's going to be even better. So that's a quick look around the box there. Now let's see, how should we get this open? So you've got okay, there we go. Bit of a struggle, but that's there. And then you've got some more. Okay, so you've got some tape around this middle area here. So we'll just go ahead and take that off. So that's out the way. And there's, so the casing comes off here. Camera's here. We have the, and it's attached on to this unit here. So now what we'll do is we'll put this to the side just for now, just so you can see what else you've got in the box. This is attached by one of these things. Oh man, this is a real struggle to unbox. Anyway, so we'll come back to the text. So these are some instruction manuals. So you've got the Wi-Fi remote manuals here, some other stuff on here, and some more manuals. Let's be honest, a lot of us don't actually read the manuals. Let's have a quick look inside here. Now these are some of the adhesive attachments, so you can put these on places and then mount the camera onto there. This is the charger for the device, looks like, yes. Another mount bracket here. The USB cable. And let's see what else. Actually, I think that's the charger for the remote. Yeah, that looks like the charger for the remote. And the device is going to be charged using this cable here. So yeah, with a piece of some stickers. They've started using this trend where you've got these stickers. Not sure where I'd be putting those, but anyway. Another piece of casing for the back cover on here, and a battery, very small battery. Now the battery actually gets charged inside the device. I personally like having an external charger, but because this is quite compact, it's quite a compact device, that's what you get. So now let's move this out the way. That's it, that's what they've got now. Okay, the hard bit, which is getting this out. So let's try to do that. We're getting there, don't worry. We'll do it sometime today. And yeah, so the remote is coming off now. So that's been nicely attached to this section here. Success, we've got the remote out. Okay, turns out those were only for the remote. Anyway, so this is the little remote that you get. It'll be interesting to see how much you can do on here. So we'll, you know what, I'm not even going to bother taking those out for now. We'll look at those later on. And here is the camera. So it's mounted onto this unit here. Now I think we can take this off by loosening. Okay, so I figured it out. So to get this off, you just need to clip that out of place, and we can get rid of this box. But this thing here was on very, very tight, so I actually had to use a screwdriver to get this little piece off, because I don't know, it was just really, really on tightly for some reason. Anyway, so we'll get rid of that. So here is the camera. Now, as you can see, it's got the casing with it right now. So this is the waterproof casing, and it's on pretty tight. To take it off, you simply need to push this little area here and push that back. So let's try to do that. It's a bit tricky. Yeah, so that's airtight. So now we can, once we've got rid of that here, then we can open the back. So that's the casing that you don't necessarily have to use with it. And this is the camera. So if you just look at that camera, how compact it is. It's got the wide angle lens here. You've got the mode and power button. This little area comes off here. So here you've got the HDMI output, as well as the USB input and a micro SD card slot. So the pack does not come with a micro SD card slot, so it might be worth just getting one in advance if you are going to be getting this. And this area here, so if you just pop this little thing back on. Now you've also got a battery case here, so you can take that battery out and put the battery that comes with it inside. Now, as I mentioned, the battery has to be charged on the device itself. And then you've got the Wi-Fi button here as well, and I believe those are the mics. And then there's a record button on the top. So yeah, that's it. Very, very compact and lightweight. I mean, you know, look at the size of this. If you put, once I put the casing back on, yeah, just look at that. In comparison to my hand there, just very, very small. Lightweight. Now obviously when you've got it with the casing, you're going to be able to mount in lots of different places, so that's going to be really great. And as I mentioned, I've also got it with the LCD Touch BacPac. So with this, you just have to record it. I personally like having, you know, a touch screen sort of to give me a little bit more control and ease of control on there, as well as the opportunity to review stuff immediately as well. So I've got the LCD Touch BacPac, as they call it. So packed in a similar way. So you've got these two areas here, and this should slip off. There we go. So having a quick look of what you get in here. Let's open this up and see. So okay, we'll leave that to the side. Let's see what we get inside this little box. Okay, so we've got some instructions, so user manuals. We've got a case for it, so you can actually put it in this case. That's quite cool. And these are, looks like some replacement back, because as soon as you put this on the back of the casing, then it's going to increase the size of the GoPro, so these are going to be useful for that. So you've got one clear one, so that's going to give you full touch access on here. Now this is this looks like something that's going to be waterproof. So this is if you are going to be doing underwater shots, etc. That's going to be good. Actually no, this is the waterproof touch back waterproof back door. So now that's the back door. This is your standard back door, so this is again going to protect the camera and the LCD BacPac. So let's just take that out of here. Lots of bits. Look at all this mess on here. Look at that. But anyway, so this is very compact and light again. So if you want to attach this to the Hero 3, then simply put that. You have to put it through there, and voila. So even with the LCD BacPac, it still does not add much bulk to the camera itself. It still is very compact. So that was my unboxing of the GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition with the LCD Touch BacPac. Now, as you saw, it was a bit of a struggle to get it out, and there was a lot there in the box, so hopefully that was quite useful for you guys to see what you get. If it was, please do hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help me out. And as I mentioned, I'll be using this more for my pro work that I do outside of YouTube. So if you do want to check some of that out, do give me a follow on Twitter. I am at SuperSaf. I'm also on Facebook at facebook.com/SuperSaf. So do check those out, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do subscribe to the channel. I've got plenty more content coming up on here. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.